Good morning, everyone. This is the first lecture of electrical drives. So we are starting with the unit one that is called Fundamental of Electrical Drive. My name is Arpit Vasan. As you can see, it is written down there. So first of all, we will be talking about what is electrical drives. So, for example, if I'll tell you what I will tell you some examples of electrical drive. You can see it is written over there, like fans, pumps, robots, washing machine. Washing machine is a very good example of electrical drive. From this you can understand. So any electrical machine like washing machine which required motion, it can be linear or non-linear. So if any machine is required motion, then it can be any electrical machine which required motion can be called a drive. Okay, so the system employed for motion control are called drives, and drives which employing electric motors are known as drives. मतलब ऐसी कोई भी मशीन, ठीक है, जहाँ मोशन हो रहा है वो हमारी ड्राइव है। और अगर हम इलेक्ट्रिकल मशीन्स का यूज कर रहे हैं टू एम्प्लॉय दी मोशन, it is called electrical drive. Or we also have one definition of electrical drive which is written over there. It is, we can say that, an electromechanical device for converting electrical energy into mechanical energy to impart motion to different machines and mechanisms for various kind of process control. This is also a definition of electrical drive. So, how a drive will look like, or what parts a drive consists, you can see in this diagram. This is also called a general electrical drive system. This drive system consists these parts. This is this consists of a source is this is an electrical source, means it can be a AC source or DC source. After that, it fed the power to power modulator, which modulates the power which is required by the motor. Can be a AC motor, DC motor, which will be decided according to the load, which kind of load we are using. Okay, from this load we will sense the output and will send it to control unit. This control unit will give a signal to power modulator, which will modulate the power accordingly. Okay, so this is a general electric drive system. So if we talk about the component, what are the components of drive systems? You can see in uh, this is electrical machines and loads. In previous diagram we have already seen. So I'm writing the name of these boxes here. So electrical machines and loads. Number two is power modulator, which modulates the power. Number three is source. The source can be AC or DC, and a control unit which will control the output, and sensing unit which will sense the output of the machine. So now we will discuss one by one what kind of electrical machine we are going to use. We can use how or which machine we can use. So mostly common electrical machine used are as following. First one is DC machines. We can use DC machines. In DC machine, it can be a shunt series, compound, separately excited DC motor, or SRM, switch reluctance machine. Or we can use a AC machine. AC machine can be of any type. It can be of induction, bound rotor, synchronous, permanent magneto-synchronous, and permanent and synchronous reluctance motor. Okay, or we can use special types of machines, which can be a brushless DC motors, stepper motors, switch reluctance motor, or anything else. Okay, next one was power modulator. Power modulator, which modulates the power that we have to give to a motor. What are the functions of power modulator? Power modulator modulates flow of power from the source to the motor. in such a manner that motor is imparted speed torque characteristics required by the load. Means it will modulate the power which will follow the speed torque characteristic which is required by the load. Okay. Second function is during transient operations such as starting, braking, and speed reversal. It restricts source and motor current within the permissible limits. Means during starting there can be high induced current, or during braking there can be a high induced current. So what power modulator do, it will restrict the current which it will the current will cannot go beyond the limit, so that our device can be in safe position. Okay. And next function is it converts electrical energy of the source in the form of suitable to the motor. Means if we have applied DC source and the motor is AC, so what will it do? It will convert AC into DC into AC, or which is we require. Okay. Next function is it selects the mode of operation of the motor, whether it requires motoring action or braking action. This power modulator will give the command to the motor. Next, what types of power modulator we can use? It can be a rectifier, controlled rectifiers. Rectifiers means it converts AC to DC power. It can be an inverter. Inverter means it converts DC to AC. Or it can be a AC voltage controller which converts AC to AC. Or it can be a DC chopper which converts DC to DC, fixed DC to variable DC. Or it can be a cycloconverter. Cycloconverter means it converts AC to AC, but the frequency will vary and the amplitude of the voltage will remain the same. Okay, so these all type of converter you have learned in power electronics, which is the prerequisite for this subject. I have already taught you these converters. Next component was electrical source. Electrical source means a source of power. It can be a DC, AC, pulsating. Okay, so very low power drives are generally fed from single phase sources. If the drive is very low power, then it can be the source will be a single phase source. Rest of the drives is powered by a three phase source. Okay, and low and medium power motors are fed from a 400 volt supply, and for higher ratings motor may be rated at 3.3 kV, 6.6 kV, or 11 kV. Next component is sensing unit. Sensing unit can be a speed sensing, torque sensing, position sensing, current sensing, and voltage sensing. Current voltage sensing we already know. Position sensing we know tachometer is there. Okay, like this. Oh, sorry. Speed sensing tachometer is there. So we need to sense the speed of the motor, then we will be using speed sensing. If we have to control the speed, then speed sensing will be required. Okay. Next component was control unit. Control unit is to give a command to the modulator, so that modulator can give the output, so that it can be used to the load. So control unit for a power modulator are provided in the control unit. It matches the motor and power converter to meet the load requirement. So this was the main idea of electrical drive, what electrical drive is, and how drive look like, or what are the components of electrical drives. We will further discuss about electrical drive in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.